Good afternoon, everybody. It is a very sunny day on Monday, June 16th. 2 more days for Paul McCartney's birthday. Not that it matters. Matters to me. It's one of those weird things that you learn so many years ago that for whatever the reason is, you remember it. And I remember it. It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm very happy that everybody's here. And hopefully you are having a good morning or a good afternoon. It's not evening anywhere. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Australia, maybe? I'm not sure. I know it's later. I'm going to do some questions that I'm going to ask with my rods. And we'll save that for later or after. Okay. I want to have a look at the 5 eyes. I'm going to use cards for this. We're using my Tarot of the Divine deck. These are the back of the cards. I just ordered a couple new decks, so I'm excited about that. And I'm looking forward to getting them and getting comfortable with them before I use them live. And we will be having a live. I will post it. It's not till the end of the month, but I will post it the week of, I think it's the last Saturday of the month at 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. But I will, like I say, I will post it. And I have someone who I met here when I did my, I did a live before I had like 3 subscribers. No lie, I had 3. I wasn't one, but she was, and 2 others. And she and I kind of became friendly, you know how it goes. And we talk on the phone and so on and so forth. I call her Deb D because her name is Deb and then the initial D. So it's just kind of like Deb D. And she will be helping me with the technical piece. I'm going to use the YouTube Go Live program and see how it works. I have used StreamYard before, not for a live, but I've tested it out. Zoom I can use, but it costs more. I know Sheila uses Zoom because I've been on her channel. And it's fine if you can keep it to that minimum. But you know me, I go on and on and on and on, like I'm doing right now. So at any rate, I'm going to, Deb won't be on camera. She'll be in the background texting me and helping me and doing that sort of thing. And I'm really happy to have her working with me. She's also like a calm voice of reason. You know how it goes. You need like someone to be totally candid with you. She will be with me. So shout out to you, Deb D. I'm doing a sort of intro to you. Let's focus. Well, what did I say we were going to read on? Five Eyes. Are the Five Eyes ready to release information, or is that a rumor, or what? Because everything that we keep saying is going to happen seems to not happen, and it makes us all look bad. And not all of us who have the same thing to say can possibly be wrong. So, Spirit, I need you and my spirit guides and my good angels to talk to me, okay? I did iron this. This is linen, and it's just wrinkly, and it's a little bit big on me, and I'm so sorry, but I call on white light protection for myself and this community. I ask for the Creator, the Divine, to be with us as we attempt to access the Akashic Records. I would like a white light of protection placed around me and my community as we make this attempt and as we read our cards and tap into the spiritual realm. I ask that everybody be kept safe. And with that, I say amen. I do. I change it up. One doesn't work, another one will. Anyway, let's talk about the Five Eyes. Let's do a full Celtic cross. I have a little drape thing here that I got. That's really pretty. I've seen other people use all kinds of things like this. So we'll use this. And by the way, YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything that I do say and share is my opinion, completely based on my tools and my connection to God. Just simplify it. Okay. Five Eyes. The Five of Wands. There's some bickering between the countries that are in Five Eyes. We are one of those countries in Five Eyes, but they're going to be reporting on us. Does that make sense? So there's some contentiousness going on between. Let me just get rid of this. And let me turn off my ringer. I'm so sorry. That was the signifier card. So the arguments and contentions between the Four of Five Eyes. The card that crosses it, or challenge card, is the Nine of Cups. This is actually a pretty happy card. It's not a completion card. It's a card of emotion, but happy emotion. Okay? What crowns the reading is the Four of Pentacles. Holding on to what you have, being careful with what you have. What is below the reading is the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth, and it's coming out. And the Five Eyes are one of several agencies that has the truth. It's a very similar truth. In the past, we had the Six of Swords, moving away from what no longer serves you. And in the future, we have the King of Pentacles. This is a real king of money, information, data, what we call receipts, coming forward. And here we have the Eight of Swords. This is the restraint of the law. Keeping someone within the purview of the law. Next, the Knight of Swords. The Knight is typically a protector, and with the swords, I feel something legal, something in a court of law, perhaps a young attorney, young judge. The horse is riding in strongly, kind of like, wait, I have it, that kind of a thing. The Nine of Pentacles, another happy card, abundant. You see the watermelon in his hand? I could eat that whole thing. Kid you not. And the Hierophant, government. These cards have a Native American or a native feel to them. For me, that's kind of why I bought them. I really love that. These were made in the United States somewhere. I want to say California. But at any rate, the government will be whole again. So the Five Eyes, as I glean from this pull, are completion card. Besides the Hierophant, we have the Death card. Doesn't necessarily mean a physical death, but it could very well be that. It's also an ending of something. Just, me and pulling the extra cards. Seven of Swords. Thief. There's a thief. The Hermit, going within to do more research. The Queen of Swords. Kind and powerful. One more. This is the last one, I swear. The Nine of Wands. Almost to completion. Holding on. The wands are movement, knowledge, action. This death card is very interesting. Okay. I'm going to move my hands now. Spirit, thank you for being here. Can you please tell me, does this pull on the 5 eyes, is this what you would consider adequate for that information? Yes. Was my reading of these cards appropriate based on the energies of the cards? Yes. I kind of like these cards. Okay, let's put these away. Let's not waste time with me looking at them further. Okay. Now, who's thirsty? What's the tea? Tea time. Tea time with Deb. Let's give these a real good move around because, right, I never seem to be able to shuffle these well for some reason. I don't. And they feel good in my hands. What's new with everybody today? Anything? Let me know. Send me a comment. I love your comments. They're some of the nicest things that I have been said. Let me restate that. Some of you send me the kindest comments that anybody has ever said to me in my life. It doesn't matter what they are. I know what they are. And I read every single one. Just saying, I do. And I think I am legitimately the luckiest person reading for you because you guys are amazing, wonderful, kind, generous. And generosity is not always about giving people things. Generosity is kindness of spirit. I feel it. I know who you are. When you comment to me, with the rarest of exceptions, and those are like, the people with the critical whatever. With the one, I will say one thing. There was a lady who wrote me a comment once, and she said, "Stop apologizing." And at first I was like, but whoever you are, I don't think I said anything bad, or I may not have even replied. But I want to thank you for saying that to me because I have this bad habit of being so sorry. And I get now, sincerely, where she was coming from. She could not have been more right. And whoever you are, I hope you're still here. And if you are still here, please send me a comment. Feel free to email me if you would rather do that, because I want to thank you appropriately for getting me to like take a hold of myself. Does that make sense? Because you were right. And I never adequately thanked you for making me just go like, yeah, she's so right. Stop it. To myself, right? So if you're still with us, and I hope that you are, please send me a comment or an email because I want to talk to you. Thank you. Inside Scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business. I love that. Up in your business. I love that. That sort of phrase. Here, I'll bring these down. Always partying. Well, that's possible. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Ah ha ha ha. Elroy, what are you up to? I don't believe that they were just getting our Social Security info. I completely think that they were getting more than that. They were getting information about much more than just that. And I don't know what, but I just know. I just know it was more. Obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, and karmic. Not sure what that has to do with anything. Ego, hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationships, etc. Okay. Kissing tushy. My word. Yeah. Drama starter. Sad, hurt, upset, etc. Crying over you. So far, my T cards aren't really, and you saw me shuffle them, aren't really telling me much. Moves in silence. Yes, well, many of these 3-letter organizations do. An offer comes, an offer. Marrying for money, like Melania. Scarcity tactics. You're going to run out of things. You better stock up. That kind of stuff. Hustling. Making it rain. Focused on money. Getting it. I get more spam calls than anyone I know. Anyone that I know. There's Deb D's card. She didn't know what it meant, so she had to look it up. How cute is that? Sorry, I just had to. Bad reputation. Taylor Swift song from Reputation. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, bad reputation. Ooh, God. Cyberbully. Are you being bullied online, or they are, has suffered from it, etc.? Fake accounts. Fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Ignoring. Grudge holder. That would be felon 45 for sure. Love on the brain. Again, these aren't really ringing the bell. Getting evidence, proof, and facts. Screenshot. Memories, flashback, trauma, and side effects. Haunted. I personally believe that Felon 45 is being haunted by wife number 1. I don't want to say her name. I think she was his one and only true love, besides his daughter. But I do think he's being haunted by her, and that's part of why he can't sleep at night. Karmic friends, can't really trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I was taught that by my mother when I was a teenager. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's give these cards a break. Again, sometimes things just call your name and sometimes they don't. I wanted this to call my name, but it didn't really have that much relevance, but it's fun anyway. So just to finish up here, I'm going to pull an angel card for all of you. These are angel numerical cards, like numerology. Repetitive numbers like 222, 333, 111, 1313, and such. This card is for you guys for your day going forward. I'm just pulling it right out of the middle. 111. Destiny. Follow what you find, follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps you to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that that you desire. All that there is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. Allow. 111. Can't get more angelic than that. So I'm hoping that you guys have a wonderful day. I will be on later tonight. Dinner time-ish. And I wish you love, light, and peace.